Sean Savin Moo, and boy, you just videotaped your swing and you're looking at that dreaded chicken wing and you're wondering how in the world you're going to get rid of that, and you've tried everything and nothing's worked so far. But you've been working on the wrong things because it has nothing to do with your positions. It has everything to do with your focus. We're just going to plug in the right command and that chicken wing will go away all by itself. Ready for this one? It's going to be good. And of course, before we continue, we would love for you to be a part of the Wisdom in Golf family, so please subscribe to our channel.
Leave a comment or question down below and give us a thumbs up.
And hit that bell so you don't miss any more videos.
Smash it! So let's start with America's favorite pastime, baseball. There's a lot of good baseball coming out of Canada right now, huh? With those Jays, how about them? Now, let's look at a baseball hitter. So if I'm hitting a baseball in your direction, I bat left-handed. And so as I'm releasing the bat, I'm always looking to send the ball in a specific area of that field. That third baseman's going to give me a little command, and he's going to say, you know, right field. He's having a hard time with his little party from last night, and he's got the sun in his eyes, so we're going to send him a nice fly ball into right field. So I'm waiting for the pitch that's going to match that. When I see that and I commit to it, off it goes. Now, did you notice coming through, see how my lead arm is pulling the bat through? There's impact. Now, past impact, this bat is very heavy. Past impact, the bat is going to roll my trail hand over my lead hand. Notice what happens here. That lead elbow has to snap down. See how that snapped down and out of the way? You would never see a baseball hitter do a chicken wing unless the ball was so close he would have to do that. Well, guess what happens when you make the ball your target? That's exactly what's going to happen. So stay with me now. You don't want to miss this. Now, if we look at a hockey player, so if I'm sending a hockey puck in your direction, nice and low, see my lead arm? It's putting some leverage. I'm pulling back towards me, and I'm applying some nice leverage to the stick. So you notice I'm loading the stick so I can take the puck from over here and send the puck over there. So as I'm sending the puck out there, notice how my lead arm is snapping down. See how that covers the puck? Prevents it from flying over. If I do this, it's flying over the boards. Delay of game, penalty. Versus releasing towards you, notice how that's kicking down and snapping down. So we want to first and foremost educate that lead arm in this motion, okay? It's not a position, it's a task. So if you were playing ping pong or table tennis, and I wanted to do a topspin backhand towards you, I got to brush up on the ball. In order to do that, notice the elbow is rotating around the head of the humerus here, and it's snapping down. And that downward snap of the elbow is snapping my hand over the ball to create that topspin. So this is basically what happens when you're hitting a nice draw in the golf swing. So I am releasing into my picture, and the distance between me and the golf ball changes dramatically depending upon my focus. So let's say I'm going that way, and my task is to take some blades of grass and send them into the trees. So I'm taking blades of grass from here, like the hockey puck, and I'm sending them out there toward the trees. So notice peak speed when I do that. I'm collecting the grass from here, and I'm releasing the grass into that direction. So send the grass out there. Now, if I deliver, instead of taking the grass from over here and sending it out there, that's where I should be, right? Now I think, oh, I better not miss the ball. Be careful, watch out. So here's what's going to happen. Do you see where I am now? Now I'm going to have to do a lot of different things. I can stand up, early extension. I can go left and collapse, chicken wing. I got to swing towards myself because I'm way too close to the ball for that particular task. But if I'm swinging toward the target, watch what happens. Target, target, target. Look where my elbow is now. Target, collecting from here, releasing out there. Notice now, no more chicken wing because I'm going that way. So you need to know what this is going to feel like. Take the club upside down like it's a sword. Give it a slash through an imaginary bamboo shoot. See how my right hand is releasing? That's not me turning it over. That's the weight of the club and the way the anatomy wants to move. I'm letting the anatomy release itself. So if I go in the opposite direction to load my backswing, see what the elbow's got to do? It's got to kick down. You would never want to have a backswing like this. That's full out collapse. That's chicken wing. So in the backswing, we're looking for width and elbow down. So release into a hinge, release into a hinge, release, release, release. There's my topspin backhand towards my target, my left-handed swing, my left-handed delivery. I can go that way now. Release. Do the same thing with your lead hand. Release. I'm getting ready to go that way. Yes, I can take my, sword through. There's the release into the hinge. Release into the hinge. Release into the hinge. So now everything is in beautiful position. Now I'm just releasing in both directions. Since we now have an action that is placing itself, all I got to do now is keep my attention on the target, and I'm going to release this dandelion stem into that picture over there. So I'm taking grass blades, releasing them out there. The dandelion stem, my eyes are between the leading edge of the club and the ball, and I'm sending the stem of that dandelion out there. And there you have it. I can't wait to show you that in stop action because that felt bliss on a stick. I'm going to show you now the queen of extension. That's salve. That's the javelin throw. You're going to, be amazed at how effortless that width is. Stay with us. Now, another super important aspect of width into the picture is having an adequately strong grip. No one I know that has a stronger grip than Sav. She needs it. She's got itty bitty hands and itty bitty wrists. And that strong grip, by the way, is what allows her to hit drives at over 280 yards. See how bitty this thing is? 125 pounds. So Very important for ball compression and for extension to have that strong grip. Now go ahead and sit up, Sav. So you notice how that lead hand is way on top and the trail hand is way underneath. Well, if I'm hammering something, I'm going here. If I want to hammer that way, I'm going here. So this is unbelievably sound. So many of you are going to say, wow, that's really strong, that grip. Is that okay? Yeah, big time, okay? So this is also, if your grip is too weak, neutral grip, square face, dynamically, go ahead and sit up. Hold your arms out here in front and just bring your hands parallel to each other in front of you. Look at how closed that is. So this would be her neutral grip, and notice her club face is at least 45 degrees closed. I recommend this to so many of you, okay? So now do a backswing and stop, Sav, from there. Now come on back in slow motion. Look at the club face. Come on down. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? So that club face is dynamically square. She will not have to extend early and force the club to square up. And if you do that, then the lead arm is now forced to collapse early. It's going to collapse alongside of your body and create that dreaded chicken wing. So because she's got this super strong grip, that's what allows her extension that way. Take it away, Sav. Oh. Oh. So in stop action, as we speak, notice as she's coming down, this beautiful lag. Why does she have lag? She's going that way. And then the grip is allowing her to go that way. So she's collecting the ball here, releasing the ball there, and look at this extension beyond the ball. It is breathtaking how beautiful that is, okay? So Sav, I really appreciate that awesome demo. Now we're gonna take a look at Moo. Supposed to be a very stiff football player playing D-line. Wait till you see the width on this guy. Now, when you watch Moo set up, look how close this face is there. So he has a strongish grip with a very closed face. That's about 30 degrees closed, right?
Yeah.
Would you say, Moo?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
At least 20 to 30?
Yeah.
So now watch as he finishes the job before he swings.
Okay. Yeah.
Woo, baby! As Moo is getting ready, all right, bring the club up now. So look how nice and closed that is. And that grip is semi-strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So very, very similar to what Savvy is. Sav doesn't like seeing closed faces at address, and neither do many of you. So what she does is she'll get everything, all the way over, and you notice how that lead hand is really on top and that trail hand is really underneath.
That's right.
Whereas you like to have it a little bit more in front of you,
Yeah.
and you don't mind that because he understands that at impact, when the hands come through first, it's going to collect this way.
Yeah.
And because it's collecting dynamically square, he has access to release it in that direction. And one of the things that Moo's done extremely well, Moo, why don't you do the drill upside down club,
Okay.
right hand and left hand.
Okay.
See how good that is right there? Now do trail hand. Awesome. So notice that release is happening in both directions in both hands or both arms case. So now when you put the club normally in your hands
Yeah.
and let it swing in both directions, does it feel like you're placing that club in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Everything is releasing itself.
Yeah.
And, you're a big, strong guy.
Yeah.
You could really handle that thing and really stick handle it.
Yeah, that's right. It's
But
very easy.
with the G-forces that you're generating at 130 miles an hour,
Yeah.
that's your cruising speed.
yeah,
You're well over 140 miles an hour when you're in your
Training.
training, your speed training.
yeah,
How are you going to stick handle anything at that speed? It's impossible.
yeah. You'd rip your joints apart. Like a lot of things would fall apart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You rip the joints apart that comes to mind. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can really see you hurting yourself badly
Yeah.
by trying to place the club. And many of you've tried. Those of you who have some tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, that is a sign of strain in the joint where you're not allowing things to occur naturally. So
Very true.
you need that strong grip. You need that release into the target and that focus into the target, which is send the grass clippings or the dandelion stem in that direction. That's a very, very simple way of going about things.
Right.